There's a tab available for this lesson. You can access this by clicking the card or the link in the description for our patron site. It will be available for individual purchase or for tier 2 and 3 supporters. Alright, in this lesson I'm going to show you some theory, and it's not really that complicated, and a lot of it is mathematics. But I'm going to show you how to make a major chord. So if you're playing a major chord in theory, you're playing the first, third, and fifth of a scale. So you have those three notes. And really, truthfully, everything else, all the other chords that you're going to make, a seventh, augmented, diminished, flat nine, whatever you want to call them, they're based off this very start of the premise of having this basic major chord. And I'm just going to use C as an example. It's just easier, and it's kind of in the midpoint of the guitar. And then show you also that by learning your fretboard, it's really going to help you. If you place your bar on the 5th string 1st fret, that's a C note. If you play your 6th string 3rd fret with your B pedal down, which is the one that raises it, you have a C note. If you play your 7th string at the 6th fret, you have a C. If you play your 8th string at the 8th fret, you have a C note. Okay, we've got one at the 10th fret on the 9th string, and you have one on the 10th string at the 13th fret. Okay, so you have this, like the ricochet lick that Lord Green did. Okay, so those are positions to start with, that you have some type of maybe chord that you could make, like a minor. So that's a basis of where to start learning your positions. So those all are C positions. Now another thing that I wanted to share with you is that when I was learning, or when I was starting, didn't have access to the internet, it just wasn't a thing back then. Basically all I had was through my dad's music store. He would buy some tapes, teaching tapes of some of the guys out of Nashville. So that was, and then the Mel Bay book come out. That was a really big thing with Scotty. But in this instance, one of the things that helped me the most was getting that Mel Bay Encyclopedia of Guitar Chords. And before I started the lesson, I went online to make sure those are still available. I have the old one, which is a spiral bound, but they have, I think those are going like for $14, and some of them are like 7 or 8. But what that does, it shows you how to create any kind of chord you can think of. Also, it shows you different formulas. So you might have a 1-3-5, but you might have a 3-5-1. So you might have those notes in different order. It doesn't matter. You still have those three notes. So let's go to our 8th fret. That is the C position with no pedals, no knee levers. And if you play your 8th string, that would be the first of the chord. If you play your 6th string, and then play your 5th string. Now in the scale, that's the 1st, 3rd, and 5th degree of the scale, but those three notes combined or played together would form a C major chord. Now all other chords will be based off that. If you flat the 3rd, it gives you the minor. But if you have that Mel Bay book that I'm telling you about, you can see all that, and it'll tell you exactly what the note is. So let's look, just for today, we're going to just focus on the major. At our 8th fret, 8, 6, 5. So you're playing a C note, you're playing an E note, and you're playing a G note. Okay, that's C major. Okay, the next one, we can go to our 10th fret, press our B pedal down, which is the one that raises 6, and you can play 9, 7, 6. So there's a C chord right there, a C major. All right, the next position, go to your 11th, press your A pedal and F knee lever. Your A pedal raises 5 and 10, your F knee lever raises 4 and 8. You play the strings 10, 8, 6. Okay, we can come right up now, still at the 11th. Same pedal, same knee lever, we can play 5, 4, 3. All right, it's just an octave above or an upper register of the same notes. Okay, the next position, you can go to your 13th and lower your 8th string with the knee lever. That's the one that lowers 8 and 4 1/2. Like that. At the 13th, you can play 10, 8, 7. Okay, also here at the 13th, no pedals, no knee lever, you can play 5, 2, 1. Okay, and the last one I'm going to show you, go to your 15th fret, you press A and B pedals, and you play 6, 5, 4. So you have those different positions for a C major chord. Now this is just a basic intro into theory. And when I was learning, I took music in college and all that and just studied it and tried to memorize that. You also want it to be fun, like I said at the outset. That's the reason a lot of times I just show you the licks or the intros or the songs, because it's a lot more fun to do that than maybe to kind of do the woodshedding and learning the theory part. But it gives you that basic foundation when you start getting more into the musical aspect of it, or playing with a group, or playing at a church or something. You'll have an understanding of what's going on. So what we did then, to play a C major, you have a C, E, and G note played in combination. That gives you a C major chord. Now if you're playing the scale, which I'll show you, you're playing the first and third and fifth of that scale. So if you play that major scale, that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, you go at your 8th fret, you play 8, 7, 6, 6 with a pedal, B pedal, 5, 5 with the A pedal, 2, 4. So I counted those scale degrees a while ago. I played the first, 1, 2, 3. I played the 1, 3. That's 5, so I played 1, 3, 5. And that's how I came up with that. So if you get those books and you start looking at like I said, if you flat the 3rd, you got a minor. You flat the 3rd and the 5th, you got a diminished. So you'll start understanding, seeing how they're coming up with that. It's not something that's like a mystery. It's mathematics. And then same way when we start doing the number system, when you watch my lessons, like I'm calling out 1, 4, 5 chord positions, it'll help you understand that too. So the main thing is learn the position. And you'll learn how to get around on your fretboard, and it'll help you a lot in the long run. All right, so I hope this helps you, and keep picking. If you'd like to support our channel, the best way to do that would be to join our Patreon site. But you can also support us by clicking the join, like, or subscribe buttons below. Also, we want to take this opportunity to thank our supporters on YouTube and Patreon, especially our Tier 3 supporters, Jim, M. Medlock, William, Philip, Arthur, Douglas, and Logan. So thanks again, and keep picking.